Hey friends, welcome to the shit show. It's been a hard couple weeks and I need a lot more help. Of course, it's not just me, it's all of us, but we need more help. And sometimes people need that to be tangible or concrete. We need people to go shopping. A lot of things have come out of people's pockets who can't really responsibly give in that way. Of course, donations to refill those, but if people can just be buy nothing wizards and hunt down people's spare reams of paper. Oh, my brain is so tired. I'm having medical stuff lately. Um, Here's a little ode to UNUM, UNUM, the like long and short term disability company that's messing with me. Um, I had to stop working. A lot of undiagnosed issues have since been diagnosed. A lot of medical stuff. Long and short of it, I'm still not able to work. Um, I come really close sometimes. Today I had a lot of green tea, like 2 or 3 servings after waking up because I knew I had to get a telehealth. I hope to get some volunteer stuff today. I quickly did just these little videos to explain things because I had words today. The constellation of things have to line up for me to be able to do a task. I wanted to send another note requesting accommodations from UNUM because they have really messed with me and my account and my safety in big ways. And I know that's what the company's supposed to do. The function of the company is to make money for the company and not take care of the people with disabilities who are disabled and not able to work and deserving. And they've in the past, and maybe even currently, I don't know, used the fact that I can occasionally drive, not anymore, but occasionally drive, occasionally make a YouTube video, occasionally write something clear, occasionally check emails, and occasionally do a call. Sorry, or telehealth to say that I can do those things enough to do part-time work or even full-time. I'd like that. I've tried really hard. I've burnt out so hard over and over. Um, and I'm working really hard to just accept the reality that if I push as far as I've pushed today, I'm going to be in bed for a day or two, probably, maybe up for a tiny bit of time each time. And the pain and the confusion and the dizziness and things get really intense. This is what life is like with dynamic disabilities. I worked really hard to advocate for myself and for other people with invisible disabilities and dynamic disabilities, and certain ones that I have in particular. And it was on dead ears. So eventually you're on dead minds, really, like not opening their minds. One of the conditions I have has a lot of stigma to it and has over the years been classified as like, it's just in your head. It's not just in our head, it's in the body. It's neurological. It's a debilitating neurological disease. I'm doing everything possible. I'm like getting an A plus in neurological OT because I'm exceeding all the things, but I'm still not functioning well enough to work, which is part of why pajama activism has been my focus. So I've always called it pajama activism, stuff you can do that's top priority, aligned with the people closest to the pain, the stuff that really needs to get done, but that you happen to be able to do in your pajamas on the couch, which is where I live. Pajamas on the couch. I'm going all over the place, but I was able to focus earlier. I think my blood oxygen's dipping enough. We'll see if Dr. Kitty can tell from the other room that I'm dipping. I'm going to go to bed soon and use the breathing machine before I fall asleep. Um. Anyway, hey Unum, quit messing with me. I already opened advocacy claims at the state and federal level. Say, hey, did everything right. This isn't about whether or not I'm approved. Honestly, it's about the discrimination in the case, mishandling of the case, and a lack of training on dynamic and invisible disabilities. If nothing else, even if I don't get the pay that I'm owed, it was supposed to go up until SSDI started. It just started a month or so ago. I don't remember anymore. And they had a gap of about 5 or 6 months where I had zero income and just kind of had to drain on the community, which sucks, but it is what it is. And I keep trying to do all I can, but I can't. So hey Unum, knock it off. Oh yeah, so I had to ask advocates to say, hey, mismanaging the case, could you at least retrain everyone to be like, hey, here's how dynamic disabilities work. Here are some examples. Here's Lauren's example. de-identified or whatever. I don't care. And here's how it works, and here's why an occasional ability to make a YouTube video, like right now, doesn't mean that I can work. So anyway, pajama activism stuff. If I need to practice all these skills that my OT and PT people helped me come up with earlier, like cut, fold, staple, pinch, grip, all those things, especially in my hands, but sitting in a chair. For years, I was almost entirely in the bed. I've worked up to sitting as much as I'm able and then back down. I almost fell down just there. I gotta stop it a sec. But anyway, please fix my thing. Please trust the doctors. And please trust when medicine updates that a condition is not just in your head, that it's a condition with a neurological etiology. Even if I have a great background, I have some cool education, I've got some awesome skills, but I cannot currently access them despite my best efforts. Trust me, I'm trying. I would love to not do survival paperwork all day, every day. I would love to be able to make enough that I can donate again. I love tithing. I like to give at least 10%. At one point in my life, I was reverse tithing. It wasn't as responsible as I should, but where you like keep 10%, you give 90. I want to make a big difference in the world, and I can. And what's holding me back? I mean, disabilities kind of hold me back a little, but I'm really creative and I'm finding ways to be productive when all I can do is sit on the couch with a printer within arm's reach, and I kind of put paper in and out now and then. If I can make that work, imagine what I could do if I were able to function more in this. If you pay me what I'm owed, it'll probably help me take care of some health needs and have more secure housing and things like that. Huge shout out to community members who did amazing fundraising. Amazing fundraising to help me stay in my home. Now I've got prepayment for rent instead of being back many months, waiting for UNUM to come through. I just got a notice today that says they haven't made their final decisions yet. I wasn't really able to understand everything. I'm so tired. I did so much today and so much this week, but no one else can do it for me. It's on me and friends that I recruit. And I have a friend who helped me submit my appeal and edit my paperwork before. I'm going to ask them again to help me understand the letter and see what they're saying between the lines that I don't really understand. Um, I know I lost it, but I want to say go screw you, but screw anyone who doesn't understand that science is real, disabilities are real, dynamic disabilities are legit disabilities. Um, I'm not exaggerating anything. I'm not malingering. It looks like it from the outside if you don't understand invisible disabilities, but that's their job. It's their job to talk all day with people with disabilities. By the way, could it be anything but a phone call? I finally got the accommodation that I don't need to do phone calls anymore. A lot of reasons, including me melting down and sobbing in public many times, being super triggered, not being able to get home safe by myself during ambush phone calls with someone who was just berating me for having a little bit of functioning now and then. It was brutal. So glad that's over. And I'm not going to say their name because clearly it's a lack of training, maybe a bias against me for some reason, maybe something on their plate. I don't know. But also confusion over this kind of disability. I'm rambling all over, but this is the best I can do. It's more than the best I can do because here's the thing, when you have a disability like this where everything you do has a cost, and if I make this little video now, all the food I had today was 2 cans of chili, and I added a tiny bit of seasoning, and I didn't like cook it or anything. I was able to use the can opener, which doesn't always happen. So I used the can opener and opened 2 cans of chili, and I've been eating it. And I think I had a granola bar. That's the best it gets. I didn't shower, I didn't change my clothes, I didn't do much else. I took care of the cat. Yeah, that's about it. Um, for taking care of my basic needs. I'm doing paperwork for you guys because your job didn't get done. It kills me. There's so much more I want to say and I can't find it and I can't rearrange it in my head. I need help. I need more help than I'm getting. There's a little bit of hope. There are healthcare programs for people like me. And after about 8 or 10 years of being my own Dr. House and being my own lawyer, I'm finally seeing some of the results. But dang, all of this is optional. All this is optional. I just need to complain for a minute and celebrate as well that I'm making a big, big difference just sitting on the couch, printing, folding, cutting, assigning jobs to a bin, and then people can take things from the bin and I don't have to communicate. I really can't handle people right now. Love people. Can't. You can either do the good stuff or talk about doing the good stuff. I can't do both. And I can't take one more month of needless survival paperwork. I need to survive, so I'm doing it. But this has got to change. We got to fix the system, guys. We can't do this anymore. So, UNUM, please be cool. Read a book. Learn about these disabilities. Upgrade how you open your mind to what doctors and patients are saying. We've provided so much evidence, and I'm well beyond all your qualifiers. And it's not all pre-existing stuff either. And if this keeps continuing, it's probably going to get worse. Acute stress disorder and things might kick in more. I don't know. I think I'm going to go to bed. Good night.